The king of fire. You gather round, let me tell you about a bloke. Matt Taylor, Brighton's king, he's never gone broke. Ruling the streets with a swagger so bold. His YouTube's fire worth more than gold. Tune in quick or you're missing the show. He's crude, he's lewd, makes the haters feel low. With a wink and a grin, he's taking the crown. The king of Brighton, he's running this town. Matt Taylor's the king, yeah, the king of Brighton. Dropping bars so raw, it's a little bit frightening. Tune into his YouTube, you're in for a good time. He's rude, he's crude, spitting filth in his prime. Haters better run, cause he's coming for you. Either join the show or get lost in the loop. Matt Taylor's the king, bow down to the throne. Brian's bad boy, he's bad to the bone. He's got the charm, yeah, he's slick with the chat. Flipping off the trolls who talk behind his back. His vids are wild, full of cheeky delight. He'll roast you so hard, you'll be up all night. No filter, no shame, he's a glorious mess. Spilling tea so hot, you'll be cleaning your dress. From the pier to the pubs, they all know his name. Matt Taylor's the spark in Brighton's flame. Matt Taylor's the king, yeah, the king of Brighton. Dropping bars so raw, it's a little bit frightening. Tune into his YouTube, you're in for a good time. He's rude, he's crude, spitting filth in his prime. Haters better run, cause he's coming for you. Either join the show or get lost in the loo. Matt Taylor's the king, bow down to the throne. Brighton's bad boy, he's bad to the bone. Oh, you thought you could diss him? That's a big mistake. He'll clap back so hard, make your ego break. With a pint in his hand and a smirk on his face. He's the king of the chaos, he's setting the pace. Lewd with the ladies, crude with the lads. He's got Brighton buzzing, driving haters mad. So grab a seat, mate, don't act like a ball, or Matt'll kick you out through the back. Matt Taylor's the king, yeah, the king of Brighton. Dropping bars so raw, it's a little bit frightening. Tune into his YouTube, you're in for a good time. He's rude, he's crude, spitting filth in his prime. Haters better run, cause he's coming for you. Either join the show or get lost in the loop. Matt Taylor's the king, bow down to the throne. Brighton's bad boy, he's bad to the bone. So raise a glass for the king, let the good times roll. Matt Taylor's the name, he's got Brighton's soul. From the seafront to the clubs, he's the talk of the town. The rude, lewd, crude king will never back down. Tune in, turn up, or get out the way. Matt Taylor's here and he's here to stay. The king of Brighton, yeah, he's claiming his fame. All hail Matt Taylor, remember the name.
I'm Arthur.
Hey there friends, it's time to shine. MattTaylorTV, I'm on the line. Got a story, a thought, or a reason why? Pick up the phone, don't be shy. Call me now, 0795-647-3622, that's the vibe. Hit me up, it's fun and free. MattTaylorTV, come talk to me. Easy and friendly, we'll have a blast. Share your dreams, your present, your past. No need to hide, just give it a try. Call me up and tell me why. Call me now, 0795-647-3622, that's the vibe. Hit me up, it's fun and free. MattTaylorTV, come talk to me. Don't wait, don't pause, just grab that phone. Join the show, you're not alone. Every call's a chance to shine. Matt's right here, it's talking time. Call me now, 0795-647-3622, that's the vibe. Hit me up, let's make it fun. Call Matt Taylor, your number one. 07925647362. Matt Taylor TV, I'm waiting for you. Don't pause, just grab that phone. Join the show, you're not alone. Every call's a chance to shine. Matt's right here, it's talking time. Call me now at 07925647362. That's the vibe. Hit me up, it's fun and free. Matt Taylor TV, come talk to me.
I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
Don't be shy, let's make it fun. Call Matt Taylor, your number one. 07926473622. Matt Taylor TV, I'm waiting for you.
Good call, baby doll.
Yes, indeed. How the devil are you? Don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. A big shout out to David. Thank you, David. And hello, Katie. Good to have you in the house, everyone. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. I certainly have. And remember, David, the United Kingdom loves you too. Now, I've had a lovely weekend with my magical imaginary girlfriend. It's always great hanging out with the people you love. And this weekend was no different. I took my girlfriend out to a particularly fancy Italian restaurant on Sunday. I took her out for lunch. It was lovely. We had a lovely time. So what did you do? Give me a call. This is the client. In fact, to be fair, David, and thank you, big shout out to David in the chat room, David Buldo. I hope, no doubt I've mispronounced it. Because quite frankly, I can't pronounce words. I have a great difficulty pronouncing any words above 3 letters, I have to be fair. So, Katie's had a good weekend. I mean, really, how could you not have a good weekend in this lovely weather? Mind you, having said that, Abby just texted me, my niece texted me just before, or as I was going live, saying that she spent the weekend self-harming. She spent the weekend cutting her arm. So, yeah, not very good, is it? Poor Abby. I just said to her, listen, Abby, concentrate on getting the fuck out of there. You know, stop hurting yourself and concentrate on getting the fuck out of there. If anyone doesn't know, Abby is currently locked up in a secure location somewhere in the south of England. That's all I can say for the time being. You pronounced it correctly. Oh, brilliant. Thanks ever so much, David. Yeah, so yeah, that was what I was saying on David, actually. Oh, here we go. The first call in. Hello. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Yes, it's Matt Taylor TV. Who's calling? I know. Lucky you. Oh, good. I'm so happy you called in because you're the lucky recipient of £1 million. Yes, it's true. I won the lottery over the weekend and I've got shitloads of money and I want to give it away. And you are going to be the recipient. Well, you know, that's all the more reason to like and subscribe Matt Taylor TV. Because listen, if you hadn't subscribed, how would you have known? I know the person on the what's your name, sir? Just for the audience. Michael has just said everyone should like, subscribe to Matt Taylor TV, just like Michael has. Yes, please do, Michael. Michael, you're a star, and I cannot thank you enough, sir, for calling in. Oh, thank you, Michael. You are an absolute blessing from above. Bye-bye, sir. Bye-bye. Oh, isn't that lovely? That was an inaugural message. That was the first ever call-in from Michael, and what a gent. And like, quite frankly, I'm just going to say it, I've got goosebumps because that just filled me with love and joy. What a great man Michael is. Oh, God. I forgot to get his bank details. Oh, because I was going to send them £1 million. But listen, next time, I all remember, note to self, get bank details so I can give people £1 million. You know what I mean? But anyway, going back to David, big shout out to David Buldo. I do believe I pronounced that properly. I actually got some inspiration from David, who also does his own call-in show. And so if you haven't done so already, please, I urge you all to subscribe to David's YouTube channel. What I'll do to make it easier for you is I'll actually give the link. So just bear with me. Another thing I want to talk about, I've got two things actually that I've got two things I'm interested in talking about. And that's number one is, should Andy Hill be able to fly a plane? Now, if anyone who doesn't know who Andy Hill is, he's the guy who flew the plane at the Shoreham Airshow, in which killed 11 people when he done a loop-the-loop, and the loop-the-loop went wrong and landed on the Shoreham flyover, killing 11 people. I mean, why would you want to fly again after you've killed 11 people? That's one of the first questions. Should Andy Hill fly again? And of course, the second question is, did Emmanuel Macron and the Premier of Germany, the Chancellor of Germany, were they really snorting coke? I mean, I'm sure we've all seen the footage, haven't we? Emmanuel Macron quickly clearing his packet of cocaine away. Originally, I thought it was a tissue, but people have kind of like said, no, it was a little envelope unpacked. But there was a line of what looks like coke. And yeah, come on, I mean, is the truth being exposed? It looks like it is, isn't it? But anyway, yes, thank you ever so much, Katie. A big thank you for Michael. It was great, Michael ringing in. Sadly, I forgot to get his bank details. Otherwise, I'd have given him £1 million. You know, I've only got enough money to give one person £1 million, and that would have been Michael. Trust me, it would have been Michael. But you know, I feel as if the moment has gone. We've missed that moment. You know what I mean? But anyway, you never know. Like, subscribe, and share, and I may well be giving £1 million out another time. So hope everyone's well. Hope you had a good weekend. I had a few messages over the weekend. One from Shit Stirrer. Or is it the Truth Shitter? Oh, yeah, the Truth Shitter. But the thing is, whenever anyone sends you a message, you really don't know whether it's a clone or the real person. You know what I mean? If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to David's. Subscribe to David's YouTube channel, because you'll love it. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I certainly do. And everybody else who subscribes to him certainly will. This Andy Hill. And one of the things I don't understand about that Andy Hill. I mean, we all remember it was nearly 10 years ago when that plane exploded, when it landed on the Shoreham bypass. I mean, it went up in flames, didn't it? How on earth did he survive that? And because I certainly didn't see him being ejected, and I don't think he was ejected. Let me just see if I can Shoreham air crash. I mean, it is quite a traumatic. It is quite a traumatic event, really. Let's see if I can get some footage of it. Here we go. Let's just see if we can share this. Number one, how on earth did Andy Hill walk away from it? I do not know. I do not know. And secondly, what on earth is he thinking about trying to get his license back? Why would you want to fly a plane again if you've killed 11 people? Before we look at these Shoreham footage, big hello to Dwight Jones. Hello, Dwight Jones. All them dizzy LBGT colours confused him. Oh, bit controversial. Bit controversial. But, of course, you know, we don't know whether... And I don't think this is the real Dwight Jones, to be fair. Let me just show you, everyone. This could be this could well be a clone. A clone alert, everyone. I don't know whether that's the real Dwight Jones. I don't think it is, but anyway, let's move on. This Shoreham air crash. I mean, what do you make of this? So, the question is, oh, and hello, Tube England, coming in. Question is, why on earth does Andy Hill want to fly again? Quite frankly, here we go.
As it neared the airport, it pulled up into an inside loop. It reached its apex and then attempted to complete the loop. But before it could finish, the aircraft crashed in a nose-high attitude onto the westbound carriageway of the A27 road. The aircraft broke into 4 parts on impact: cockpit, left wing and main body, tail and right wing, destroying several cars in the process. Fuel escaping from the fuel tanks.
I mean, there's a few things I just want to just say on that. Firstly, there was no ejection, was there? How on earth, please, I want to know, how on earth did Andy Hill survive that unscathed? How on earth did he survive that unscathed? And then also, I was watching the news today, and they said the plane came down on the bank of the Adar River. Well, that's not correct, is it? It came down on the actual Shoreham flyover. So there was a few discrepancies coming in. And there's one thing I hate more in life, and that's discrepancies, if you know what I mean. Bear with me just while I put the promotional video up. Yes, there's nothing more I hate in life than discrepancies. So, let's get back to the chat. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for coming in. A big shout out to David Buldo for being the first. So, over to Tube England, who you may know as my friend Justin. Hello, everyone, and hello, sock puppets. Yes. Katie says, I don't see at Tube. Okay. I don't see at Tube as well. No. Oh, and then Dwight Jones is getting a bit, a bit manly, I like to think. Someone's taking their brave pill. Keep my name out of your mouth, bruv. I know your type. Oh. As is to see you, it's only YouTube. Oh, is that right? Okay, fair enough. What you like is choir boys. You spelt choir wrong. But hey, listen, I have difficulty reading any words more than, well, not so much reading, pronouncing. Katie, it's Matt speak. Of course it is. Yeah, mate. Come to my door, bruv. See what happens. Oh, I'm really not interested in coming to your door. You'll be getting a letter from my solicitor. Yeah. Katie, says Tube England. Not Tube England. Where am I saying that from? Silly Billy. Katie, says Justin. Katie, I walked 14 miles to Weefhampstead and back on Saturday. It was great. Lovely jubbly. A big shout out to Hillbilly Rock. Hello, Hillbilly Rock. Have you any callers? Yes. I had Michael. And what a gent Michael is. And I'm so chuffed. I invited people in to ring me because Michael rung. And even though I haven't, I don't know Michael from Adam, I feel as if Michael and I could be good friends. And Michael did win £1 million actually, but I forgot to take his bank details. Not to worry. Hey, Dwight, calm down, boy. 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 In fact, Dwight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of you because I just feel as if you're disrupting the flow of the conversation, if you know what I mean. We don't like all this like aggressiveness because, believe it or not, this may come as a surprise to you, but we're all mature individuals here, you know, and we like mature chat, laid back, easy. We don't like it getting a bit aggro-y, if you know what I mean. So consider this your first and final warning. If you continue your aggressive type of rhetoric, I will ban you with pleasure. So there you go. Yes, a lot of smiley faces. They love you so much. I noticed the granny from Scotland. I'm definitely going to get on to Chat GPT, my mate Chat GPT, and get old Chatty to write a song for me. The Scottish granny is my #1 fan because, well, you know, and I like it. Yeah, I'm going to admit it. I like it. Whatever I say gets picked up by a granny, which is, you know, it's quite a compliment, really. It's quite a compliment. Now, come on, we don't have necrophilia. No necrophilia, please, in the chat. But anyway, the fake clone Dwight Jones has had a warning. First and last, I may hasten to add. Yes, 14 miles is a good job. That's a long way, man. That is a long way. Crikey. Woo. Wowee. Talk about knackered when you get back from that. Over to Hillbilly Rock, who says, great stuff, Matt. Nice to see you live. Thank buddy. Thank you ever so much. Really, really nice of you. Thank you for the positivity. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, right, I always come back in a good mood from a weekend with my magical imaginary girlfriend. Oh, we've got a message from Abby. Okay. I'm just going to say, Abs, don't fucking cut your arms again. Not good news. Well, you know, I feel as if mustn't kowtow. I mean, I love Abby to bits, my niece, and hearing that she's been cutting her arms is not good. It's not bloody good. So, Katie, it's embarrassing, isn't it, how these clowns use clone account? I know. What is all this? It's so, well, you know, they obviously think they obviously get some value out of it. They feel as if what they're doing is worthwhile. But I'm with you, Justin. It's embarrassing. You know, and what does it achieve? Well, mind you, if you are a Satanist, it's like right up their street. Because there's nothing better than sowing discord, mistrust, and chaos. So it all depends on what perspective you look at it from, surely. If you're at, right, I've told you, and you will now suffer the consequences. You'll suffer the consequences. Katie says, very, yet sad all the time. I know, isn't it? The hardest prison to escape is that of your own mind. Crikey, talk about deep, eh? Talk about deep. But it's so true. Let's send the love out for Abby. I mean, you know, I hate to tell her off. But you got it. Abby, don't fucking cut your arm again. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, Abby, you know, come on. But it just illustrates what a nightmare Abby's going through. I know I'm changing and changing the subject matter here today. But going back to that crash. Okay, let's just share the screen again. Going back to that crash. How on earth did he survive that? That's the first thing I don't get.
As it neared the airport, it pulled up into an inside loop. It reached its apex and then attempted to complete the loop. But before it could finish, the aircraft crashed in a nose-high attitude onto the westbound carriageway of the A27 road. The aircraft broke into 4 parts on impact: cockpit, left wing and main body, tail and right wing, destroying several cars in the process. Fuel escaping from the fuel tanks ignited in a large fireball and a plume of smoke immediately following the impact. 11 people on the ground were killed and 16 others were injured.
I mean, straight off, we see that the airplane landed on the road. So I don't know why the BBC are saying that the aircraft landed on the banks of the Adar River. You know, yeah, like they said, Katie, it's 11 people died because there was cars driving along the flyover, the road into Shoreham. So it took out cars and people within those cars, and it also took out people who were standing on the side of the flyover watching the planes. So I think, as they just said there, 16, let's just hear that again. So 11 killed outright and 16 injured. But Andy Hill survived. How the hell did Andy Hill survive? Andy Hill, who walks out of it unscathed and who now wants his license back. I mean, why would anyone want to get back into a plane after he's killed 11 people? I don't get it. I don't get it. So let's see if we can check out the check out the Cocaine by Emmanuel. Yeah, President of France. Macron, that was it. Macron. Oh, France accuses enemies of spreading fake news over cocaine bag. So this is interesting. Let's just look at this because, you know, if it's all fake, what the hell am I talking about it? That's the last thing I want to do is going down a bloody is a load of rubbish, isn't it? So what's this? Oh, before we do so, just get a message from Abby. I don't care, Matt. My life ended a long time ago. They're never going to give me my life back. Yes, they are, Abs. It's your choice, not theirs. Oh, Abby. I feel for her, poor girl. So going back to the cocaine, Macron, Emmanuel, some social media users suggested, without providing evidence, that the object was a cocaine bag, and Russian Foreign Ministry spokesman Maria Zakharova reposted the footage. Both Paris and Berlin rejected the allegation. Macron's office said the white object was a tissue. Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought, first of all. Okay, so Macron is saying it's fake news, which is fair dues. When I first saw it, I thought it was a tissue, to be fair. But then again, you know, again, shall we? Why not? Why not? I've not been keeping up with some of the news much recently. Yeah, I mean, this cocaine has just hit, I think, yesterday or the day before. But let's have a quick look at it. I'm willing to go along with it that it was a tissue and that it's all fake news. You know, I'm open to that suggestion. So here we go. Oh yeah, I mean that looks like a tissue to me. Yeah. I mean, it looks like a tissue to me, to be fair. That's what I thought straight away. And, you know, we live in a world of fake news. And that could well be fake news. So, poor Abby. Oh, Abby. Anyway, I shouldn't really be airing it. It just so happened that I got a text just as I was going live that she's been self-harming. Perfect timing. Poor girl. You know, what can he do to help someone who's given up on life? I don't know. Tissue for the issue. Tissue for the issue. I mean, when I first saw it, I saw a tissue. And so I just moved on, really. But there's a lot of fuss about it. And they do look off their head. And a lot of world leaders, by the looks of it, do take cocaine. Oh, no, I'm not going to get her on the line. I'm not going to get her on the show. No. I'm not gonna. I don't want. It'll only invite ridicule. I mean, I'm not really doing very well by disclosing this in public. But no, I'm not going to get a suicide-minded niece of mine to come on to the show. Definitely not. But like I said, feel free to call me. Michael did, and I'm very happy Michael did so. What a call! But no, I'm not going to get Abby on the show. Poor girl. The last thing she wants to do is kind of like, you know, have her to explain herself to a YouTube audience. Not so. Back to Andy Hill. How on earth did Andy Hill survive that? That's the one thing I've never understood about the whole Shoreham Airshow disaster. How on earth could anyone survive that? And remember, he survived it unscathed. That just does not make sense for me. There's so much doubt in it. And for the purposes of journalistic balance, conspiracy writer Chris Spivey believes the whole Shoreham aircraft crash was a psychological operation. So there's loads of different opinions on this. Like I said, that the one piece of evidence that casts doubt that something isn't what it's being led to be is the fact that Andy Hill walked away from that explosion unscathed. How on earth could anyone walk away from that unscathed? Abby's just text. Yeah, I mean, Abby's saying, you know, what have we done for her? And, you know, what can we do? What can we do? Only you can get yourself. Only you can get yourself out. Poor Abby. How can you help someone who's unwilling to help themselves? You know what I mean? So, back to Andy Hill. Kills 11 people, injures 16 others, and he wants to get back in an airplane and start flying again. I can't get my head around that, really. You know, Andy, you killed Abby, as Abby said, yeah. I want to say to Andy Hill, Andy, you killed 11 people, injured 16. Stay the fuck away from airplanes. You know what I mean? Stay the fuck away from airplanes. And then another thing I want to say is to the BBC, what the hell are you saying that the plane landed on the bank of the Adar River? If the plane had landed on the bank of the Adar River, let me assure you, 11 people wouldn't have been killed, nor would 16 people have been injured. You know, that would have been an amazing miracle if the aircraft had landed on the banks of the Adar River. So why on earth? I mean, it landed on the Shoreham flyover, for goodness sake. That's another thing. It annoys me how the news get facts wrong. Journalists shouldn't be getting their facts wrong. And it's surprising how many times journalists do get their facts wrong. In fact, it's shameful the amount of times journalists get their facts wrong. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know why Andy Hill would want to fly a plane again. As for the Macron, Macron, you know who I mean, the president of France, snorting cocaine. I don't think it was cocaine. I think it was just a tissue. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I know it's so. In fact, I think it's fair. Let's play the song Free Abby. Maybe she feels stuck going around in circles. What it is, she feels abandoned, and she feels, you know, that her life is fucked. She doesn't see any way out, which is such a shame. Oh, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. That's what it is. Let's play Dedicated to Abby.
Locked in a room with no reason why. 7 long years just watching time fly. No trial, no jury, no justice in sight. Just cold white walls and a flickering light. She cries to the wind, but nobody hears. Drowned out by labels and silenced by fear. But her voice still rings through the silence and pain. This kind of madness we can't let remain. Free Abby Taylor, open the door. No chains, no cages, not anymore. Let her feel sunlight, let her soul soar. She's not your prisoner, not your ward. Free Abby Taylor. 10 minutes a day, just a taste of the sky, while the rest of her hours crawl painfully by. Overfed to break her, called names to erase her. But Abby's still standing, don't underestimate her. This isn't care, it's a sanctioned mistake. This isn't healing, it's just hearts that they break. The world must rise, the silence must shatter. 'Cause justice delayed is a life they would rather. Free Abby Taylor, break down the wall. She's not a danger, she's done nothing at all. Let her see sunrise, hear morning's call. We're done with the silence, done with the stall. Free Abby Taylor, break down the wall. She's not a danger, she's done nothing at all. Let her see sunrise, hear morning's call. We're done with the silence, done with the stall. Free Abby Taylor. The world's watching now. We won't stay quiet, we won't allow. One more day in the dark, one more scar on her brow. You've stolen her time, we're taking it back now. Free Abby Taylor. Yeah, free Abby Taylor. Free Abby Taylor.
What are you two up to in public?
Oh my god! Happy birthday, Louis! Have a good one!
Yeah, funny.
Hello, Emily. Cooey. Now, Abby is allowed out every now and then. She's allowed out for the weekends, you know, so she comes down for the weekend. But yeah, there was talk a couple of months ago that she was ready to come out, but I don't know what's happening. Every time she self-harms, they're not going to let her out, are they? You know, Abby is one of those people who take 1 step forward, 3 steps back, sadly. Oh, what I'm trying to say is it's a worry. I worry about Abby, as any family would worry about one of their family members who are going through their own private nightmare. Hello, Emily. I hope all is well. Oh, such a shame. And, you know, as Abby said there, and she's moaning about her mum, what Abby's saying is basically what are you doing to get me out? And my answer is, listen, the only person who can get you out of there is yourself. We can't do much about it. Poor Abby. You know. Ooh. Poor Abby. Poor Abby. Poor Abby. Poor Abby. What can you do? What can you do apart from just tell her that you love her? Just say, and you know, what I'm trying to say is I had a bit of a go at her then for hurting herself, because I think someone does need to have a go at her. Like, don't fucking hurt yourself. But yet at the same time, you have to show sympathy. That, in a way, I understand why you're hurting yourself, but I actually don't understand why she's hurting herself. But it's okay for me to say that. But as I've said to her many occasions, we all have our own private hell. I mean, her private hell at the moment is being stuck in a nut house, getting obese. That's her private hell. Whereas my private hell is being labelled a pedo and a stalker. You know, that's my private hell. And I'm sure everyone has their own private hells as well. We all have our own private hell. Sadly, both Abby and myself are currently living through our private hell. I mean, if someone's to say to me, oh, Matt, yeah, 50 plus, you'd be labelled a nonce and a stalker, I'd say, fuck off. What the fuck are you on about? But lo and behold, 50 years old, and that's what my reality is at the moment. It doesn't make it true, but that's what it is. You know, we all going through hell at the moment. Thanks ever so much, Katie. Matt does love his family. It's very clear to see. I am a family man. I am a family man. Matt is a great uncle. He really does care. Oh, that's very kind of. Well, but don't all uncles care? Internalizing it all. Yes. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, poor Abby, but you know, crikey. What I need to do, I need to start contacting the mental health facility in which she's at and start telling her to let her out, really. And that's something I'm going to have to do pretty soonish. That's something I'm going to have to do pretty soonish, that's for sure. Woo! There's me. I wanted to have a nice call-in show, but mind you, the call-in has been very successful because I had a guy called Michael call in. And what a gent Michael sounded. And I do love making acquaintances with new people. It's very good news. So again, a big shout out to Michael, and thanks ever so much for being such a nice, positive person. Oh, talking about nice, positive people, we have Matty Boo Boo in the house. Matty Boo Boo. Let's see what Matty Boo Boo has to say, shall we? Hello, that's a nice thing to say. That's a good thing to start. I think hello is always a good way to start off. Let's see where it goes. You need to unban everyone. Do I? Do I? Do I need to unban everyone? Why do I need to unban everyone? That's what you have to do. That's what I have to do. Soonish. Oh. Talk about passive aggressive. Talk about passive aggressive. I quite like that though. Matty Boo Boo. Hello. You need to unban everyone. Telling me what I need to do. And then telling me what I have to do. And then giving me a time limit to do it by. Wow. How to win friends and influence people by Matty Boo Boo. Over to Emily T, who says, I supported someone with mental health and was invited to their Christmas party. One of the visitors said to me, what are you in here for? Oh no, good joke. Good joke. Here come the mockers, yes. Yeah. That's a good joke though, Emily, I must admit. You need to stop trolling and abusing people, says Katie, directed at Matty Boo Boo. Who are we to tell anyone else what they must do? Eh? Hey, but yeah, I'm with Justin. They are immature, and you know, comments like that are just illustrate their immaturity. You know, and listen, I hate banning people. It goes against my religion, so to say, and you'd have had to have done something pretty bad to get banned by me. Immaturity levels are sky high, yes. Oh, the H block, Elm Grove. Okay, I know where Elm Grove is, but I don't know. I don't know about H block. It's true. It's true, Matt, says Emily. So of course, we've got Harry coming down to see Emily next week. Harry's in Brighton. OMG. OMG, Harry's in Brighton. Let's all give a big shout out to Harry. Coming to Brighton next week. Yeah, so that's quite funny. Quite funny. It's true. This is a true story, everyone. Emily T. She once supported someone with mental health and was invited to their Christmas party. One of the visitors said to her, what are you in here for? Brilliant. It's true. It's true. So, no other calls into the number. I understand that. You know, but I am very thrilled and very honoured and privileged to have had Michael call in. Thank you ever so much, Michael. Prisoner cell block H, yes. Yeah. I think that there is a hospital at the top of Elm Grove. It used to be an old Victorian workhouse. So that must be where Emily is talking about. Yeah, that's an old one, many years back. Yes, Cell Block H, yeah. Oh, I saw a good film on Netflix yesterday with my magical imaginary girlfriend called Life, 1999, with Eddie Murphy and another black actor. He was the second half of Bad Boys, not Will Smith, the other actor. But yeah, I mean, it was quite poignant actually. Eddie Murphy. Let's just get the name. Life 1991. Sorry. No, it was 1999. Yeah. Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. That was it. Eddie Murphy and Marty Lawrence. In fact, I'll play the. What I'll do is I'll play the trailer because it was actually a very good film. Live on Netflix. Yes, thank you. I'll play the film. I'll play the trailer. I mean, it was very good. I enjoyed it. So here we go. Is that it? Yes, we'll share that. Make sure it's big for you. Go there. Yes, indeed. It's a very good film. I enjoyed it. Here we go.
This is the Mississippi State Correctional Institution, where you lose your freedom, where you do hard time. There is no escaping from here. There is no recreation here. There is no fun here. But all of that is about to change.
Life? What the hell you mean? Like, hell no, I ain't doing no life. I'm going back to my cell. It's a mistrial.
I blame you for everything, Ray.
Hey, boss, he ain't working.
You gonna eat your cornbread.
You can't have my cornbread. I'm from New York City. It's gonna be consequences and repercussions.
I told you what my plan was. You gonna tell me what your plan is, what you working on?
One of y'all wanna help me drive my back?
We gotta get out of here.
You call this a map? Don't tell me you don't know where we're going.
This April, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence are getting all there is. Out of life.
You gonna make me fall off this talking to your ass. Every time you start talking, I'm almost fall. Will you done?
Will you stop?
Just don't say nothing else to me.
You about to make me fall, Ray.
Hold still and don't say nothing.
Oh, gee, damn, one of my toes in the bottle, Ray.
Yeah, very good. Very good. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. A spoiler alert. No, I won't give you a spoiler alert. That'd be unfair, wouldn't it? If you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna give you a spoiler alert. No. No. But very good film. And I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Oh, we have Harry in the house. Hello. I believe, says Katie. Katie, oh, that's Justin saying this. At my age, I was just happy to be here. Yes. Yes. Over to Katie. Well said. Some don't make it to the age we are. Yes. I know, I've noticed. Oh, so Katie's seen it as well. Life is a gift. Yes. Right. Great film. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I won't spoil it for you at the end because it's good. It's good. So we have Harry in the house. Harry, you looking forward to coming to Brighton next week? And is it your first time in Brighton? I'm sure it isn't. I'm sure you've been here before. Justin says, didn't Eddie Murphy have a child with Scary Spice? He denied it, but she made him take an DNA test. Well, yeah, they did have a baby, and I don't think Eddie ever denied it. I was well impressed with Scary Spice for that. Because I tell you, if I was a woman, I'd love to have Eddie Murphy's baby. I'm a big fan. So I hope you had a good weekend, everyone. Yes, it's on YouTube. He probably has quite a few kids. You can bet that, can't you? Okay. Two people who don't like you love to watch. Yes, I know. Well, haters, I'm beginning to come to realise those people who are the most vocal, who say how much they hate you, are really the ones who love you the most. You know, and that granny from Scotland, she really is my number one fan. She loves me. She loves MattTaylorTV, that's for sure. Wouldn't put it past him. Yes. Over to Justin, it says, Katie, Imagine making videos telling everyone Matt is a paedophile, and then copying his press say his channel like nothing has ever happened. And on the subject of that, you've called me a pedo, Harry. Don't think I'll ever fucking forget that, and don't think I'll ever fucking forgive it. So that's the reason why we should never meet up. You should be fucking, because I don't take lightly. But anyway, I'll just move on. I'll move on. Fucking hell. Mel B was in Bear Hunt. Not a bad program, to be fair, says Katie. Yeah, you can't help yourself, can you? You can't help yourself. Fucking don't start being shirty, Harry. Don't start being shirty, mate. Oh, we have Stew Infinity in the house. Oh, mind you, everyone, we don't know whether it's the real Stew or the clone Stew. You know what I mean? How do we know who the Stew is? How do we know? No one knows. But ultimately, does anyone really care? Am I even bothered to go and check? Am I even bothered to go and check? Stew Infinity, go to channel. I've done it now, haven't I? So this looks like the fake Stew Infinity. Let me show you, everyone. This looks like the fake Stew Infinity. And I've come under a lot of, what have I come? I've come under, well, I've just seen what bloody Harry just said. Harry, that's a fucking no. Mate, fucking hell, you arrogant prick. You really think I'd like to spend time with you? You really think I'd want to be in your presence after what you've said to me? Fucking hell. Talk about narcissism off the scale. Fucking cheeky cunt. Man, you never cease to surprise me, nor amaze me. You never fucking cease to amaze me, you don't. Fucking hell. What a cock. And anyway, Emily, it's the fake Stew. It's the fake Stew. And by all accounts, I've got to block him. Apparently, I've got to block him. Fucking cheek. Can you believe the cheek of it? You know, double date. Fucking hell. What a cheek. I can't get over that. To be fair. Bloody hell, Harry. You've got some front, you have. You got some serious front. Fucking serious front. Oh yeah, that's funny. Apparently Helen is still waiting for them. The tea is cold, yeah. Yes. Flew Infinity and be gone. Nice one. Oh, there's Harry asking questions. Always asking questions. Yeah, that's nice. Good comment. Wonder if they ever did go to Histrionic H's house. Do be coerced by others. Look, I wouldn't accept anything from Harry, let alone a bloody an apology. Yeah, there you go. Stu, what are you up to? What are you up to? You do know you should be banned by now. Real or not, you sound like you're a targeted individual, Matt. Well, there you go. I am a targeted individual. You should be lucky because a lot of people want you banned. Justin says, Matt, maybe Tony wants to apologise to you when he visits you. But listen, the last date I went on with double date I went with Emily was with Justin and Emily, Vicky and myself, and it was quite a nice night, wasn't it? We went, we had something to eat on Palace Pier. We had a little picnic on Palace Pier, which was lovely. And then I took them to one of my favourite pubs in Brighton, the Market Inn. It was a pub I used to go back in the day with all my mates. And I took Emily and Justin for a drink at the Market Inn after having a nice picnic on Palace Pier. It was a lovely double date, I believe. And, you know, once you've done one double date, you've done them all. You know what I mean? But yeah, thanks, Stu. You're quite right. I am a targeted individual alongside a lot of other people. You know, don't make out it's just me. It's everyone. Yes. Yeah, so many people have said some very foul things, including yourself, I hasten to add. You know, we've all done it. So what organised group has you in their crosshairs? Oh, well, you know, group Team Satan. Come on. It doesn't take, you'd have to be a rocket scientist to not answer that one. It's Team Satan. Team Satan. Over to Harry. I remember you were out and about chanting my name one afternoon. You love it. You love me. I don't love you. It was a joke, Harry. It was that Harry Krishna. You know, it was a play on words. And don't fucking make out we started on you first. Because you started on me first, Harry. Right? Don't fucking start getting me wound up now. You started on me by calling me out as a narcissist. When the only fucking narcissist around here is you, Harry. And that Harry Krishna, it was funny. Don't make out we're obsessed with you. Fucking cheeky cunt. Honestly, Harry, mate, I do apologise for calling you that. Not very nice, not very mature. And I feel quite somewhat ashamed of myself, believe it or not. I feel ashamed of myself that I could get someone like you under my skin. But, you know, you do get under my skin. You do get under my skin. Just because you amaze me with your arrogance. And I'm sometimes not prepared for the magnitude of your arrogance, the magnitude of your narcissism, quite frankly, blows me away. So I do apologise for calling you that. Justin doesn't help by reminding me what kind of things you've called me in the past. But, you know, but Justin is true. He's rightly reminding me stuff. It's not so much reminding. I do know. I mean, I haven't forgotten what you've said about me on the public domain. And I don't think other people have forgotten what you've said about me in the public domain. And let me assure you, Stu, I do not love Emily or Harry. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. I still recall that FIO live this week, a few years back. He went all in, yes. You should fucking feel my fist. That'll come round harder, mate. You're the one who said I deserve a slap. Fucking hell, Harry. You honestly, you've got a big mouth. You've got a big mouth, and you should feel very grateful. You've still got the mouth attached to your head. I tell you, mate, fucking, you're lucky, cunt, you are. You really are. And I do not like either you or Emily around, actually, because you do wind me up. I've just been reminded, Harry, of the extent and the effort you've gone to taking down my channels. You fucking cunt. So what I'm going to do now, and I, don't think I haven't forgot the lengths you've gone to take my channels down. You nasty piece of shit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of you and Emily right now. Because, to be fair, I can't stand you. I really cannot stand you. Oh, I'm just reacting. Fucking hell. What's happening to me? What's happening? I'm going on a roller coaster of emotions, man. I'm going on a roller coaster of emotions. I mean, that Harry, what he's done to try and destroy me, and he's still in there, kind of like talking as if, oh, fuck it. And he had the cheek. He had the fucking audacity to suggest that I bring my girlfriend down to meet him. Fucking hell. What? I will never in a fucking million years bring someone who is so dear to my heart and someone that I love so much to meet a fucking low-life scumbag like you, Harry. I'm still blown away that you actually suggested that. Fucking hell, it illustrates the magnitude of your narcissism. Stu cloned, the fake Stu, whatever, the cloned one, says, I wonder if Colorado Mouse got the Scientology mob onto you. Oh. No, I've already said Team Satan. I don't think Scientology are Team Satan. Eh? Please. Yes, he does actually. Yes, thank you. He reminds me of that fellow on YouTube. Please, that triggered me. That got a massive reaction from me. That did. Fucking hell. Look, I'm just human, okay? I'm human. And we have a call, everyone. Hello. Thank you for calling in. Mr. Wall. I'll go and get him straight away. Please hold. Thank you. Yeah, we've got someone in. Waiting for Mr. Wall. Katie, gaslighting has taken place here tonight. Yes. It's 9 o'clock, by the way, everyone. It's 1 minute past 9. Have you seen You? Yes, I've seen it. Haven't seen all the series. But yeah, I think I've seen the first series for sure. And maybe the second one. Oh, we have the phone call again. Hello, can I help you? Ooh. I've just had somebody very rude. Justin has been so dirty you don't know the half. Oh, right. Wow. Whoa. Emily's going to dish the dirt. Emily's going to dish the dirt on Justin. Lovely. Justin has been so dirty. You don't know the half of it. Ooh, tell us more. Tell us more. And of course, Emily would know how dirty Justin has been from what I heard, which I will keep confidential, actually. Exactly, Matt. He doesn't help and never has. Well, no, you don't help, Harry, you little cunt. Fucking hell. And that's what I hate about you. You project it onto other people. Have you contacted Brian Harvey and or Nicky Lee? I may have done. Hello, can I help you? You're on MattTaylorTV? You're on MattTaylorTV. Oh, yes, wonderful. That is fantastic. Yes, I'd like a pepperoni and chilies, please. Yes. Yes, if you can send that over straight away, that would be lovely. Thank you ever so much. Yep, so the pizza's on the way, which is lovely. Maybe, this is Justin, maybe Tony will have a bottle knock on your door, Matt. A man to man. Oh, yes. Okay. I mean, what am I doing this weekend? I may have Lewis staying. I don't know yet. But if Lewis isn't staying, I may well be up at my magical imaginary girlfriend. So the thing is, I'll just say it as it is. I would rather jump in a lake of lava than meet Harry Munker. In fact, I honestly cannot imagine any scenario in which I would like to meet Harry. No, I don't think there is. I don't think there's any scenario in which I would like to meet Harry. Yes, there you go. There you go. Is that the pizza, man? Is that the pizza, man? Is the pizza coming? Is the pizza coming, for goodness sake? I want pepperoni and chili, please. God, I'm waiting for a pizza. Dirty antics. Hey, oh look, there's Clone Stew wants to know what's going on. Emily says, but if he continues then. God. Honestly, do you know that's just like how a stalker would look? Hello, stalker. Are you a stalker? Yes, you are. Now stop stalkering, you weirdo fucking noncy stalker. Stop it. So, God, honestly, that's exactly what narcissist psychos say. You know, Harry. The funny thing is, you tick all the boxes of a narcissistic stalker psycho. It's quite revealing, actually. Lovely. This is fun, isn't it? This is so much fun. Thank you ever so much, everyone. Big shout out to Katie, to Justin, to Emily, to Harry, to the cloned stew. I have to make that clear to everyone. It says cloned stew. And we had a cloned Dwight Jones on earlier on. Keep Emily and Tony. Fuck off. Oh, Harry, you are such a fucking prick. Honestly, you are such a prick. I actually, the thing is, I got no respect for you at all. In fact, I've got nothing for you, actually. My emotions towards you are empty. I just think you're such... I haven't even got words. I haven't even got words to express myself. I mean, it's not something my mother even told me, but I'm aware of that age-old saying of, if you've got nothing nice to say about someone, don't say anything at all. And I think that applies. That applies to you, Harry. That applies to you. Yes, Mr. Wall. Mr. Wall just... Well, someone rang up asking for Mr. Wall. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. Weird, isn't it? Very weird. Imagine... Yes. Oh, yes. Katie. Imagine putting your girlfriend's underwear on the bed to show everyone. Yeah. That's what Harry did. Weird. Talk about... Oh. In fact, you know... If you haven't got anything nice to say about someone, Don't say anything at all. But yeah, I remember that. What was that all about? And I'm only joking now. Yeah, what I'm about to say is for comedic effect only. But did you notice those skid marks? Ugh. only joking. Oh, fucking hell, Harry. You're so boring. Who's phoning you, Matt? Is it the ones targeting you? Yes, it is. Well, you know, they're just my biggest fans. You know, they're my biggest fans. You know. Yes, so weak and boring. Yes. Oh, lovely. Thanks ever so much for the comments. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. Forgive them so you can move on. Good advice. Don't tell me fucking what to do, mate. But yeah, I do apologise for overreaction and flying off the handle. It's not good for the blood pressure, you know. It's not good for the blood pressure. So look, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a little quickie break. Okay. I'm just going to have a little break. I'll be back momentarily. Carry on chatting. And I'll be right with you. Okay. So, like I said, I'm just going for a break. And I will be back in a couple of minutes. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, okay? Okay, be back in a minute.
The king of fire. You gather round, let me tell you about a bloke. Matt Taylor, Brian's king, he's never gone broke. Ruling the streets with a swagger so bold. His YouTube's fire worth more than gold. Tune in quick or you're missing the show. He's crude, he's lewd, makes the haters feel low. With a wink and a grin, he's taking the crown. The king of Brighton, he's running this town. Matt Taylor's the king, yeah, the king of Brighton. Dropping bars so raw, it's a little bit frightening. Tune into his YouTube, you're in for a good time. He's rude, he's crude, spitting filth in his prime. Haters better run, cause he's coming for you. Either join the show or get lost in the loop. Matt Taylor's the king, bow down to the throne. Brian's bad boy, he's bad to the bone. He's got the charm, yeah, he's slick with the chat. Flipping off the trolls who talk behind his back. His vids are wild, full of cheeky delight. He'll roast you so hard, you'll be up all night. No filter, no shame, he's a glorious mess. Spilling tea so hot, you'll be cleaning your dress. From the pier to the pubs, they all know his name. Matt Taylor's the spark in Brighton's flame. Matt Taylor's the king, yeah, the king of Brighton. Dropping bars so raw, it's a little bit frightening. Tune into his YouTube, you're in for a good time. He's rude, he's crude, spitting filth in his prime. Haters better run, cause he's coming for you. Either join the show or get lost in the loo. Matt Taylor's the king, bow down to the throne. Brighton's bad boy, he's bad to the bone. Oh, you thought you could diss him?
Arthur, King of the Britons.
Yeah, I mean that's actually a fan-made song, isn't it brilliant? So that was lyrics from a fan, and I put the lyrics from the fan, and I put the video to it. So many thanks. You know who you are. I won't name names, but you know who you are. Thanks ever so much for that song. It's brilliant. And thank you ever so much for the song you sent me beforehand, which was equally brilliant. You know what I mean. I listen to it daily. Oh, well, yeah, Emily, you know, what's this about she should respect Matt's girlfriend? Harry certainly doesn't respect my girlfriend. Oh, God, that's what I hate about you lot. I do. I generally hate about you. The hypocrisy of you two, again, is off the scale. Off the scale. Crazy. Crazy stuff you two are. You really are. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see what Stu, clone Stu, I hasten to add. Mouse came off a Scientology bus with a blonde woman at Colorado Springs. The short video showing that came down within the hour. Hours later, all its videos disappeared. Oh, right, there we go. So, Stu Infinity, the fake Stu Infinity, I feel obliged to add due to, just because. So there's a Stu Infinity is making the fake Stu Infinity, I hasten to add, is making that connection between Granny Mouse and Scientology. Fascinating. Hello, you've rung into Taylor Uncensored. Can I help you? Yes, of course you are a weirdo. And yes, I agree totally. You need to be locked up in a padded cell. And thank you for your time. Please call again. Bye-bye. Oh, it's honestly, it's all go tonight. And thanks ever so much, everyone, for calling in. Yes. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's still bad blood between Harry and Katie. And I wonder why. Because Harry's such a fucking nasty bastard. He's a nasty bastard. That's what he is. He's a nasty lowlife cunt. If I have to put it into words. But again, it's nothing what my mother said. My mother never told me this. I thought this up all by myself. But if you haven't got anything nice to say about someone, best not to say anything at all. You know what I mean? Stu Infinity, the fake Stu Infinity, I hasten to add, well, I'm obliged to add, says, you notice the Mouse's videos lately aren't the same quality. Toots / Robbie can't do them like the midget does. Oh, yeah, so this is the fake Stu Infinity's conspiracy theory, for want of a better term, that Toots has now taken over the Mouse account. I don't buy that myself. Nor do I buy Harry and Emily being behind the Mouse account. Certainly wasn't Colorado Springs, if you know, says Katie. Well, there you go. Insight from Katie. I only saw what I saw on that deleted short. All right. Oh, look at that. Harry and Emily are just such perfect people. They never do anything wrong. Yes, they're nasty people, really. But making out they're the fairest of the fair. Absolutely disgraceful. Talk about... If Harry respected my girlfriend, he certainly wouldn't propose meeting her. That's like the biggest disrespect anyone could ever put forward. To think I'd waste my girlfriend's time by introducing her to Harry. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Talk about narcissism. Eh? Not Colorado Springs, okay. Good. What's this? You know, again, I have to make this quite clear to the audience. You got to take everything I say with a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika, for goodness sake. All this is for comedic entertainment purposes only. This is a persona. You know, I like to think I'm not like this in real life. When I'm sat here by myself in the front room, in, you know, broadcasting on YouTube, I do like act it out. I do act up. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, Emily. What kind of bullshit is that? She wasn't the first in Match Chat. It was David anyway. Fucking Emily, you're such a wind-up merchant. Nasty. You know, you do understand when you subscribe to people on YouTube, when that person goes live, you're notified. Emily, you honestly, that's why I don't like that about you and Harry, and it's the reason why I'll never ever go on a date with you two, because remember what my mother didn't say? If you haven't got anything nice to say about anyone, don't say nothing at all. And I think I'll just keep it at that. Okay, I think I'll just keep it at that. Fucking hell. Look at that. We're so squeezed. Do you know my nickname for them is Myra and Ian? Well, yeah, I mean, that, you know what happened there, don't you? Bloody AJ Degenerate came on. AJ Degenerate. He just felt as if he had to tell the chat room all about it. He had to spread the he had to spread the misinformation. Oh, fucking AJ Degenerate. What a prick he is. They're still out there, you know. They're still out there. Yes, much respect. They're still out there and at large. Oh, Emily, you wouldn't know what's true if it came up from bloody. Remember what my mother didn't say? I don't think you even know what's true and what isn't, Emily. Don't start making out. Fucking hell. Arrogant. Yep. So have we got? Yeah, it looks like you know, we're all getting ready to go off. Is she trying to insinuate something? Oh, do you know what she is? You know what she's like. Yeah, that list which I've asked everyone, if anyone knows about who wrote that list, please don't tell me in public, but can you contact me privately at theworldaccordingtomatttaylor@gmail.com. That particular document has been circulating for quite a while now, and for research purposes, I'd like to determine who wrote that document, and for what reasons do you believe that person wrote it, if you know what I mean. Well, I am a dirty and vile person, Emily. You know what I mean? Are you talking about the skid marks on the knickers joke? Because I found that quite funny. I mean, I don't know why. And this is for comedic purposes only, everyone. I have to this bit of disclaimer up here. I don't know why Harry published a picture of Emily's knickers where you can clearly see the skid marks. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. That's what come on. Bang out. out of order to call Harry and Emily that. Well, oh, okay. So Harry can have a free shot calling me a pedo. It's worse than anything. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Am I sorry for offending you? No, not really. Because you feel as if you can offend me whenever you want. You know what you can do? You know where the door is? You know where the door is? You're such a dickhead. Oh, you're such a dick. You really are. You make me laugh. You do make me laugh. And it's good. It's good. Oh, funny. You bring out the worst in me, Harry. You bring out the worst in me. What can I say? What can I say? You bring out the worst in me. Well, you know, I'm not a bully. I want people to understand I'm not a bully. I just call out scumbags here and there. No, I just mock scumbags here and there. And call out lies too. You know what I mean? Oh, Harry, fucking hell. Yeah, I'd like to know who wrote that list. And if you do, contact me privately. Okay? Contact me privately. If anyone who knows who wrote that list, contact me privately and explain why you believe that certain person kind of like did that, if you know what I mean. Yes, I know it's BS, Harry. It's for comedic effect. It's for entertainment purposes only. As I always like go to great lengths to say, take everything I say with a pinch of salt and a sniff of paprika. It's all for entertainment purposes only. This is a persona. I act up to the audience. Nothing is meant to cause alarm, distress, or fear. But people like yourself and Emily do bring out the worst in me. Okay, you know, I have to be honest, and you do bring out the worst. It's just the effect you have on me, quite frankly. It's just the effect you have on me. You know, I've got some serious trauma. I carry serious trauma. Knowing what you've said about me, Harry, and I get triggered when you come out and say things like I should bring Vicky down to meet you and Emily. I mean, that just triggers me, knowing the trauma you've caused me by what you've said about me, what you've posted about me. Okay, you know, so please, and I'm being serious here. This is no paprika involved here. I'm being deadly serious. What you've said about me in public, Harry, has really rocked me to the core. It's really upset me. It's traumatized me. And the very fact that you continue to come in to the chat when you know my feelings towards you brings out the worst in me. Okay? I'd rather not act like this, but like I said, you do it. You do it to me. Okay? And well, there you go. There you go. As my mother never said, if you ain't got anything nice to say about anyone, don't say nothing at all. I'll say here we are. Harry's going to correct me. Okay? Because what I just said then was wrong. Harry knows best. And so Harry will correct me. You know what I mean? This, amazing. Amazing. So listen, everyone, if you If you don't know already, you're watching Matt Taylor TV. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. My name is Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton. Find me on Twitter and Facebook. If you enjoyed my music videos, listen to more original music made by Suno.ai at suno.com/@MattTaylorTV Juke Box. Welcome to Matt Taylor's Open Mayhem chat room. Of course, we have some ground rules. Certain names cannot be mentioned, certain topics cannot be discussed, and act with maturity. I will confess, even I have trouble acting with maturity. I put my hand up, you know. But listen, don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. Be brave and take the plunge onto Matt Taylor TV. Over to the chat. So it's a good chat. It's a good chat, and I do love the. I do love to see a healthy chat. Yes. So that clone Stu Infinity is having a good discussion with Katie about Granny Mouse. Oh, thank you for telling me what I was, Harry. You arrogant. Remember. You haven't got anything nice to say. Don't say anything at all. Ooh, yeah. Who else has saw this video of Granny Mouse getting off the bus? Harry, please. You don't get the message, do you? He or she? Emily, shush. Wow. It just sums up everything I've been saying about you two. But my magical imaginary girl, Vicky, okay, look, she's not my magical imaginary girlfriend. She's real. Emily's met her. On a lovely weekend. Like I said, I took her out to a very swanky Italian place. We had a lovely Sunday lunch. We sat outside, watched the world go by, and it was fantastic. Very enjoyable. And you know, there's nothing I love more than taking Vicky out for a lunch or a dinner somewhere, because she deserves it. She works very hard. And yeah, I'm looking forward to taking her out again soon. He's in a loving relationship. Respect that. Yes, thank you, Emily. Yes. So in love. I'm so in love, and I'm very lucky. Pizza Hut. Very funny. Having Pizza Hut, they went out of business, haven't they? There was something I've been watching. I've been catching it every now and then on TikTok, where this time traveler, he claims to be a time traveler, and he's proving he's a time traveler by going back to places and recording certain places like Pizza Hut and Toys R Us. He's saying, well, it must be, you can see I'm time traveling because listen, look, there's Toys R Us, and Toys R Us no longer exist. I don't think he's gone back to film Woolworth yet, but who knows? Oh, okay. Katie's asking, how did he come to the conclusion that it was Colorado? Good. Thanks ever so much for everyone for taking the time to chat. It's great to see you. I hope you're all aware that whatever is said in the chat, I record for intelligence purposes. I think I've told everyone that, haven't I? Yes. I mean, most of the time it's in one ear out the other. I know. And it is so good because what I like to do, I ask DeepSeek. He's my go-to AI. I asked DeepSeek to summarize the chat, and within seconds I've got a summary of what's gone on in the chat. I can go deeper if I choose to, but usually I just ask DeepSeek to make a song, and then that's it. Really, it's a pleasure, quite frankly. Well, listen, everyone. Look, I know I can go on forever and ever and ever, but I'm going to wrap it up at 2 hours. Okay, so we've got 10 minutes left to go. I'm sure we've all got better things to do. I know I had a long day. But, you know, I would love to carry on, but you know, let's pace it. Let's pace it, shall we? Let's pace it. Yeah, Matt's voice has been me off the typing. I don't blame you. Mind you, Lady UK. I went live on Friday, and Lady UK was very generous. She came on. She said, "I could listen to your voice all day." Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? I'll mute him when I type from now on. There we go. There we go. Thanks ever so much, everyone, for dropping in tonight. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Clone Stew Infinity. Thank you, Justin, as always. Justin, dear friend of the show. And much appreciated. Much appreciated. We've got 10 minutes, everyone. We've got 10 minutes. And I'll let you get back to what you were doing. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. There's loads of my blogs going down the bottom. I'm sure you'll find something of interest down there somewhere. Why not? I'm a prolific blogger, if you know what I mean. Here's a disclaimer. If you're easily offended, do not watch MattTaylorTV. In all probability, you will be offended. Why? Because offense pushes boundaries. It challenges you to think about things you might otherwise avoid. Matt Taylor is all about pushing boundaries and changing minds. If you find yourself offended, remember, you were warned. If it becomes too much to bear, simply switch off and watch something else instead. Nobody is forcing you to stay. You sway what I say. Thanks ever so much. And back to the chat. Harry, fucking you arrogant bastard. But he did do a wink, okay? So, he did do a wink. Let's just hope I never meet you in Brighton. To be fair. The clone Stew, I hasten to add. I'm obliged to add. I definitely saw the Scientology symbol on the bus. They came off and they were talking American. That's why I thought Colorado. Plus, Toots put up Colorado Mouse as name. Yes. There you go. And it has been explained that it didn't quite work out in Colorado, did it? And of course, a big shout out to my #1 fan, Granny. Let's just call her Granny. A big shout out to my #1 fan. Hello, Granny. Oh, funny enough, talking about a Granny. I jumped on the bus today when I came back from seeing my girlfriend. Done a bit of shopping, jumped on the bus, and I sat in the in the front seat, right? and to the left of me was an old granny, and she was asleep. She had fallen asleep. And so just as we were getting into Mulscoombe, we went past the avenue, and I woke her up. I said, "Excuse me, love." I said, I thought I'd best just wake you up, make sure you know what bus stop you're going to. She goes, "Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm going to the top of the hill." I said, "Oh, that's cool, yeah." She goes, "Oh, well, thanks for waking me up. I've been on the bus since Portslade." And that's the whole journey for the 49 bus. It starts off at Portslade, ends up in Mulscoombe. And so, yeah, that was quite weird. I had a little chat with her. I thought I'd best wake her up, just in case she misses her bus stop. But it was all under control. She knew what she was doing. So yes, good night, everyone. We're coming up to the end of the 2 hours. Thank you for joining me. So what did we discuss today? We discussed Andy Hill. Andy Hill is the pilot in the Shoreham Airshow disaster that killed 11 people and injured 16. He's been denied his appeal to get his flying license back. And what I asked today was, why on earth would Andy Hill want to fly again after killing 11 people? And again, I showed you the footage of that, and that's one thing I still don't understand. How on earth did Andy Hill survive that? He didn't eject, because we've seen he didn't eject. How on earth did he survive it? I do not know. And why on earth are BBC saying the plane landed on the banks of the Adar River when it clearly didn't? It landed on the Shoreham bypass. You know? Matt, do you know why they have grouped you in with Nikki and Brian? I believe it was because it may be at that time, maybe, I don't know. But I did have Brian Harvey and Nikki Lee on my show. So there is a connection. It was a time in which Brian Harvey left YouTube, and he came back by appearing on MattTaylorTV. So there is a connection between Brian Harvey, Nikki Lee, and MattTaylorTV. Perhaps that's the case. Look, a big thank you for everyone. Yeah, Justin was falling asleep. Hello, can I help you? Right, okay. Can you say that again? Can you say that again? Can you say that again? Oh. Good. We're coming up to the last 5 minutes, everyone. Make sure you get all your goodbyes in. I want to have a big shout out to David Buldo. David Buldo was the first one in, and I do love the fact that someone from America called in, or not called in, said hi in the chat. So David, well, as we all know, David as oh god, the memory is losing me. My memory's gone for the time being. I've forgotten what David Buldo's YouTube handle is. Don't tell me, because I'll be quite embarrassed. But I have put his noodles. Is that it? Noodles? Was it noodles? Oh, I'm getting tired. My mind's frazzled after this 2 hours of dealing with fucking Harry. This is what Harry does to me. And no, Stu, fake Stu, I have obliged to say no, clone Stu Infinity. I do not love Harry or Emily. Noodles, of course. Thanks, Harry. Yes. Yes. So a big shout out for Noodles. And of course, the biggest shout out goes out to Michael. Michael was so gracious enough to be the first one to call in. And what a lovely guy Michael is. What a gent, quite frankly. What a gent. And so I'm very grateful for Michael calling in. It was very nice of him to do so. And hopefully I'll do this again. Well, you've got my number now, everyone, okay? So you've got my number. If ever you're up for a chat, I'll always be up for a chat. I've put that request for assistance out. If anyone does know who's responsible for writing what I published earlier, get in touch with me and tell me why you think that you tell me everything, basically. So for research purposes, I want to get to find out who said that. Oh, thank you, Justin. You're always so kind and you're always generous with your praise. Great show, Matt, as usual. Well done. We're on about 16 minutes to go. I've got 1 hour 58 on my counter. Odd numbers, yeah. I'm wrapping it up in 2 hours, which is about a minute away. So, and Katie, when are you going live? We miss your lives, and I know I'm speaking on behalf of Justin as well. We love you going live, Katie, and we do miss a Katie live. And while we're talking about going lives, when is Harry going live? Hey, Harry, you always do a good live as well, to be fair. Yeah, I'm more than happy to be fair in times like this. When are you going live, Harry? It'll be great. It'll be great to see you go live as well. What I'm trying to say is more people should go live. Okay? We want more people going live. Yeah. Oh, we've got a new name. Just a cock pleaser. I wasn't expecting that. Over to the clone Stu Infinity. Aren't you worried about the folk behind putting you on a target list? Oh, please. Please, please, please. Hi, are you a zest fruit bowl too? Yes, I am, funny enough. I am a zest fruit bowl. I've enjoyed protecting my peace, caring less, helps somewhat, absolutely. I'll be live in Brighton, says Harry. So listen, if there's ever a reason to subscribe to Harry, he'll be in live from Brighton, and maybe we'll get to see the beautiful Emily. Justin knows how beautiful Emily is. You know what I mean? So yeah, okay, we're looking forward to that. I hope your week goes well. Be rest assured, I will be live again. Thank you ever so much for your time. I'll play out with the outro. Let's do it again soon. Again, I really, from the bottom of my heart, I cannot thank you enough for your time. It's always a pleasure spending time with you. Until the next time, remember, King Arthur loves you as much as I love you too.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!